I first embarked on this life-changing project, this movement, I paused a few times, wondering if I was honoring the victims of domestic violence. Was it going to cause people to think differently about this epidemic, domestic violence? And then I pressed play. KittyCiti, although unorthodox in its delivery of justice, conquers the idea of thought that abusers, any abusers, might have about the consequences that will follow.
Straight up.
Look at your faces. The Vietnam War was my favorite war. This war sent the large proportion of blacks in any American war. Blacks, who only made up 11% of the population, served 12.6 in the position of infantry. But that's not why it was my favorite war. The Vietnam War was the first war that sent integrated troops to fight. Integrated. When the U.S. involvement came in Vietnam, it was during the Civil Rights Movement. A movement that proved that extraordinary things can happen when unlike minds become one. It was the movement back at home that had African Americans fighting like kings on the front line of Vietnam. To fight and die for other races and cultures to come as one mind to win a war. War that some say was unnecessary. But war is necessary. Battles build character, and wars rebuilds community. The Vietnam War deployed soldiers to fight for freedom who are fighting for freedom. War commands freedom!
Freedom!
From the days of John the Baptist until now, heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force.
Yeah.
Nigga, this the game, it's the business, it's life, just live it, I'm so dedicated, I'm so committed, just a minute, turn my back on it, now for a minute, and my nigga, this the game, it's the business, it's life, just live it, I'm so dedicated, I'm so committed, turn my back on it, now for a minute, and my nigga, this the game, it's the game. It's a ThinLine, it's a ThinLine.
Can I talk to Carl? No, I've been telling you the whole time. You know goddamn well.
All mixed up in
We
a
ain't
racket.
You got that right, nigga. Shit.
Playing the game.
Trying to close the door. I wasn't trying to do nothing.
They wake up, crying the blues, but it's a gamble. And I'm betting all I got on you.
Hurt my arm.
It's a gamble, and I'm betting all I got on you. Don't be messing around, playing all over town. You're the best thing that I found. I hope you don't let me down, 'cause it's a gamble, and I'm betting all I got on you. It's a gamble, and I'm betting all I got on you.
Oh, I cannot wait. Oh, those niggas at work hurt my nerves. That's gonna be nice.
All mixed up in a racket called love.
Till I'm doing the dishes now.
Get your ass in here and rub my feet.
motherfucker. You better motherfucking learn to respect your motherfucking wife. Fuck, I tell you, deal with these niggas all fucking day. I ain't down with your shit, too. The fuck I said. Get the fuck up, get in the motherfucking bathroom, and come rub my motherfucking face, bitch.
And all I got on you. Yeah.
DJ.
So the governor is cutting funding for services that help victims of domestic violence programs because there just isn't enough money in the budget.
Here goes this Venus versus Mars shit.
Man, fuck the government. Let me tell you about the motherfucking government. Motherfuckers be robbing and stealing, motherfucking taking everybody's motherfucking money.
We're not talking about the
Don't try to stop me.
We're not talking about the
Hold
Hold
on. You got men every day that's getting beat by their wife.
Tell them. My wife beats me up.
You see? It's a woman to look at your cell phone, see a text message, and see a little picture. Next day, you know they want to stab you behind your bedside.
I got my
Okay, that's fair. Women are violent, men are violent, elderly are affected, children are affected. So what do you propose they do?
Get crazy and fight back.
Yo, I'm so upset. They cutting funds for domestic violence.
I know, that shit is crazy. But you know it's weird, it's not just these hood rap bitches getting their ass beat. It's their boyfriends and the 9-to-5ers doing that shit. This shit is weird out here.
And they want to cut up funds?
That's how they doing it. But look at you, doing so much big things, all the shit you've been through. Best-selling novel, you talking to the women about domestic violence. You moving all up in the world, Weezy, I'm proud of you.
It's a fucking epidemic. That's why we gotta do something.
You see that lady right there? She got a black eye right now. A man beat her ass every day. I asked her, does she want help? Bitch, tell me no.
What you mean, ask her? Ain't this shit here? Don't ask her, help her.
I'ma help her and she ain't do nothing but go right back to that nigga after I finish helping her. Hell no, I ain't going to jail for nobody. Fuck that shit.
How you gonna go to jail if he's already dead?
And who gonna kill him, you?
Tell me where that nigga live at.
Yo, calm down, relax your nerves, you bugging.
Don't step on my shit, nigga. Don't touch my shit.
The crowd roars for the best press secretary to ever work the press room.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. I owe this to Ellen Barr, who made history being the first female mayor of Gotham.
Gotham? I guess you're right. I must say, you handled them just the way they deserve. Fucking bastards. We can't do anything right. Whose ideas is that fucking press anyway?
Well, it all started with merchants and sailors who brought news back to the mainland. Newspapers have always been the primary medium for journalists since the 1700s. Radios, television in the 20th century. Internet, 21st century.
Smart ass. That's why I love you. I mean, what's the harm in me caring for victims? Why do we have to have an agenda for me to care about our residents?
Are we still in the press room? Or do you want me to be in the office?
Mark, I know I'm a politician, but I genuinely care about the well-being of the people of this great city.
When you first asked me to come on board as your press secretary, we both promised that we would keep whatever is expected in the press room and what is real inside here.
You don't understand.
Don't you dare tell me I don't understand. I watched it grow too. I know how hard it is seeing this happen. It's hard for me too, but we both know how you got here. And we have to keep that part of all this shit protected. Stop being so emotional and deal with the important issue as if you don't have a kid sister that's in it. Put domestic violence perps away behind bars for 7 years at the first offense. Just like getting caught with a firearm is an automatic 7 years. Just do it. No personal emotions. Just business.
So that's what you want to do.
got you.
And also because my good looks.
KittyCiti.
What is wrong with all that?
Life's a bitch.
Looking like Catwoman out this bitch.
I just season.
Yo, but why you can't handle this shit like the white folks and go through the politics? You ain't gotta do shit yourself.
When the cat comes, every dog has a day. Ain't no boundaries when the cat comes to play. When they come to play, every dog has a day.
Big dude.
When the cat comes to play, every dog has a day. No boundaries when the cat comes to play. From kittens to cats, raised from the turf, good girl. A matter of fact, raised in the church. Everything told from birth, put your family first. Press the line till it get thin to get you hurt. Not your average, everyday pistol underneath the skirt. Revenge is best, serve cold when you put it in work. Crime scene, white jaw blinds who got served a couple of stray dogs left.
I told you don't be buying no motherfucking nothing, bitch, until I tell you to.
Should've known cats was in town, should've got the bird.
Who the fuck is it?
You a victim now, a victim, you a victim now. To the cast me out, to the cast me out. Every dog has a day.
So how long has he been hitting you?
He's been like this for a while. After he lost his job, he wasn't always like this. First it went from pushing to slapping to punching. I think he loves me.
He don't love you.
Maybe he needs counseling.
So you think you love her, Fred?
Motherfucker. For real?
Should've seen it coming. You a victim now, a victim, you a victim now. To the cast me out, to the cast me out. Every dog has a day. Hey, hey. When the cat comes to play, when they come to play, every dog has a day. No boundaries when the cat comes to play. KittyCiti.
Yo, this for my family, my friends, my partners. That's on my life. Whoa. Just cause I can't answer my phone every time, that don't mean I'm not here for you. I'm still here, I be going through some things. See, you don't know the feeling of walking in and don't nobody know you in the building. And every move you make, you got some haters in your business. You wanna stop but can't give up right now, you on a mission, yeah. But my future was written. I hustle hard while everybody told me I was tripping. Whenever you on your way up to the top, there's gonna be friction. So watch, learn, and listen. I'm turned up to a billion, a trillion, gazillion, see. I know that I can answer my phone every time. No hard feelings, just been having a lot of shit on my mind.
Whoa. Actually, did you want to go to the range? What? You can't bring the show into a gunfight. Oh, man. How you been? I brought some coffee. Been good. Man.
You want some tea?
I brought some coffee.
Didn't I tell you coffee wasn't good for you?
Coffee's great for you.
Whatever.
You ready for the press conference?
A little bit nervous, but I'm doing it to empower the women.
Nah, you don't need to be nervous. You got all these big time celebrities around you.
Yeah.
You'll do just fine.
Yeah.
Just speak from the heart. Like you mean.
Gotta understand, I got a lot of things going on. You stay by my side. And just cause we don't talk every day don't mean nothing. That's all my life. That's all my life. That's all my life. That's all my life. Never hold you down to the end. Look, let me tell you something. Look, my little cousin hit me the other day. He said he down on his luck and need a place to stay. I said, come on.
Fine as shit, man. She's okay. She's okay. But we gotta find that motherfucker.
Just don't get caught up, man. You'll find
Just don't get caught up. Because it'll never work. I mean, you can't go around sleeping with the victim and to try to solve the case. You know why? Because it'll never work.
You act like you got some experience in this shit. Whoa, wait a minute. Let me find out Paula was a motherfucking rape victim of the B&E.
Come on.
Oh, man, shut the fuck up and drive.
Okay. Man, don't say I ain't trying to warn your black Akon looking ass.
Nah, that's because you want me. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, whatever.
Come on, man. Get out of there, man.
How am I supposed to survive? He's the only one who takes care of my family.
I just need to know 3 things. What's his schedule? Does he have a gambling problem? And does he have life insurance?
You have a 12 o'clock without Sharpton, but there's a conflict. Trump wants to have a late lunch at 2:30. What's the lunch? Early dinner, late lunch. Reschedule Trump. The dinner with the DV group. Just covered? Yes. From President Clinton and Kitty. Take a personal call. Meet Kitty at the coffee shop. We'll give you some of those answers. Oh shit, you have a 12 at the salon. Shit. Okay. See if she can come by the house at 5. That. Anything else? Really proud of you. No crying. That's scary.
It's that vibe you wanna get. We up, gotta get this paper. Said I'm on my way out. Had to lay it on the line. Yeah. Stacking this money, can't take nothing from me. Turning nothing into something. Turning nothing into something. Switch it up, I gotta function. Turning nothing into something. Turning nothing into something.
I wanna wake up in some new Ferragamo, so I'ma keep grinding till I could buy me an island.
Thank you for meeting with me today. It's very important that we use our resources in America and in the 5 boroughs of New York to combat domestic violence. But I believe with the help of my comrades in Argentina, where a woman dies every 48 hours at the hands of domestic violence, and the French government, where a woman dies every day for the same reason, we can end this atrocity.
Madame Mayor, you know you will be laughed at when you compare domestic violence to an atrocity. In America, your laws are stiffer, and you diligently prosecute those who commit acts of domestic violence. But an atrocity?
Of course they will laugh. But I don't care. It's an atrocity.
What drives you in the direction of preventing domestic violence? I mean, I know that the women in your country suffer, but it seems personal.
Years ago, this meeting that we are having in this office would be unheard of. When I was a young girl growing up in Rochefort, my parents were very strict. We were fortunate to attend the best private school, Tarikh School for the Gifted, because my father was a chauffeur for the French President Valéry Giscard d'Estaing. My father was a hard-working man, one who never missed a day. If he thought he was coming down with a cough, he would send my mother miles to get medicine from his mistress and forbid us in the bedroom, including my mother, because somehow it was our fault that he was getting sick. Not the white man who he opened the door for 10 times a day. When my mother and I came down with the worst flu imaginable, he beat us. He beat me and my mother in the tub while the water ran because he said we were preventing him from working. He sent my little brother, who I called Canard, Duck in English, He sent my little brother Kennard to get medicine from his mistress. I refused to take any. My mother was dead in 2 weeks. My father moved his mistress in the day of my mother's funeral. And the day after that, beat Kennard to the white meat because he refused to call his new wife mother. 2 years later, my father died. He said he overdosed. His new wife was awarded everything. She took every dime, every car, every piece of clothing and food left in the pantry, and left us alone. I took on a job, I went to school, and here I am. So I know an atrocity. Yes, it is an atrocity.
Sophie, c'est trop d'informations.
Nous sommes déjà ici, c'est toi.
Yeah, I mean, you are already here.
Ah, tu comprends français?
Harvard, Negro. Oui, oui, Negro.
Be easy on him.
N'importe quoi.
I hire the absolute best.
Raconte l'histoire.
With her story. Ain't that right, Kennard?
You told me Kennard?
Yeah.
Come around for me. I'll be damned. Who's up, Vic?
This right here is Fred Benitez. Life reported him missing after getting come home last night.
Man. Look at the drag marks. This wasn't a two-man crime. This is one person. Must be a small person. Or a woman.
Carriage advances into the chamber from the magazine, and then it empties the carriage. Do you see him?
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Hey. Hey. Can't drive without these.
Oh.
Is that a ticket? Because you know I can fix it.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
You sure?
Positive.
What are you fucking shopping? What the fuck is this? You wanna waste all that fucking money? Oh yeah, with your fucking sunglasses. Look at you, you fucking slob. This fucking out. Waste all this fucking money.
This case is set to go to trial on the 24th of May. Why are we here?
Your Honor, the people request that Mr. Lemrique be remanded before trial.
What? Oh, please. Here we go. Your Honor, my client has been abiding by curfew and he has a job.
Doing what? Sticking up old ladies?
Your Honor, my client works for Machete's.
Yeah, where he stores the dead bodies.
Cut it out, Mr. Dawson. If you don't have any proof that Mr. Lemrique is at risk, we go to trial on the 24th. Okay, this case is going to trial on the 24th. Next case.
Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Oh my God, where the fuck is my baby?
see Tommy? Did y'all see Tommy? Did y'all see Tommy? Did y'all?
Fuck my fucking out there. Fuck.
We need to talk about Rob Jr.
Hey, I can't do this now.
Listen,
Come on.
it's not about us, it's about Rob Jr. I need to talk to you about our son.
What's the problem?
First of all, this is why we divorced now. You don't have no time for us.
No, whoa. The reason we are divorced because you slept with my best friend.
You still on that bullshit again? You never gonna let that shit go. Listen, I'm not here to talk about us. We're not here to discuss us. We are here to talk about Rob Jr.
Look, I can't do this right
Listen,
now. I tell you what, look. I'll come out tonight and
no,
we'll talk
this
about
is what's going on with your son. First of all, Rob, he's not going to school. He's hanging out with the wrong crowd. He failed every class last semester, and he's so disrespectful. I don't know what else to do.
Look,
I know I wasn't perfect,
look, Al,
but I was a good mom.
You're good, but look, listen, look. I'll stop by tonight. I'm busy right now. Okay?
Let's go. Sit down. So, now we had a talk about a week ago, right?
Yeah, a week ago.
I'm gonna ask you this question again. Where's the fucking boy?
I didn't do anything to the boy. Same thing I told you before. He was in the living room last I saw him. You need to check your fucking snitches out here that's out here singing.
You fucking fag, child molesting ass motherfucker. Who found out what you were doing? And who threatened you? You thought it was better if the fucking kid disappeared.
I didn't do anything to the kid. I didn't do anything to the kid. I never touched him. I might have hit him, but I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. Last I saw him, he was in the kitchen eating starch. And I went in the bedroom to get high. That was the last time I saw him. That's the last time.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Let's go. Bring your ass out. I told you ass. Up the steps. Up the steps.
I'm tired of your shit! I'm tired! Shut the fuck up! Stop threatening me! Shut the fucking shit! Shut the fuck up! You think I'm bad? You think I give a shit? I don't give a fuck! I got a new bitch! How about that? She drinks, right?
What was you here for, man?
Yo, real talk. Got this little sister, man. She just left town, followed this dude all the way out to Canada. Now he out there, got out there, he whooping out all crazy. She calling home crying. Ma stressed out, stressing me out. I can't get my hands on the way I need to get my hands on. Like I said, I just need y'all help, bro.
All right, look, this ain't no guarantee, man. Shit gonna cost you some money, but I need your best man to roll with me.
She a good girl with a bad attitude. She a good girl with a bad attitude. She a good girl with a bad attitude. Me mugging, me loving, whole frame.
That right there? All right, look, take my number down. But don't give my fucking number to nobody else.
Bro, got you.
917.
The defendant is taking a plea?
Which plea? Man, I didn't plea. Also.
The plea is for resisting arrest, fine of $1,000.
Them send a guy for terrorizing me and you want me to take a blood clot plea? Which plea?
Your Honor, we're taking the plea.
She runs the world.
I run my clients.
Okay, with the love bickering. $1,000 fine.
No fine. State recognizes hardship.
What? Listen, there's no hardship here. $1,000 fine. Next case.
Will be this crap. You know, Kitty?
No. Nice setup you have here. Oh, may I? All you're missing is a grand piano.
I'll have to make sure to get one. You know how to play?
No. My youngest daughter plays though. And my best friend, her mother had a grand piano in the living room of the housing projects in Harlem. We used to have sing-alongs every holiday, as if we were on a 6-acre farm on Christmas Day.
That's nice. It's nice to know something good comes out of the ghetto.
Interesting you should say that. You do know it's a myth, right? That people from housing projects don't amount to much? There are full families in the projects. Mothers, fathers. I mean, we have our share of drug dealers, lifetime welfare recipients. We have our abusers and victims of domestic violence. Which is what brings me here. Mr. Dawson, I would really love for you to be the keynote speaker at our fundraiser.
Yeah, why me?
Well, because I know you come from a broken home. Your mom was a single parent raising 5 kids after she got the courage to leave her abusive husband. She's done such a fantastic job with her kids. Andrew, you are fantastic. You're an amazing politician, an amazing businessman, an awesome father, phenomenal husband.
Fucking sunglasses. Look at you, you fucking slob. This fuck.
As honored as I am, I have to say that I just don't think I'm qualified for this job. Yes, if my mother was alive, she would be fantastic, but I am not her.
Oh, your mother was amazing. She was a powerhouse behind the podium. And I know she fought very hard for victims of domestic violence. I mean, Andrew, you do know why you're important, right?
No, I don't.
You go.
I'm in. I'm free. Slow down. Slow down. What? 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 I spoke to her 40...
Yesterday morning, I lost my only sister at the hands of herself. And this was a surprise, as I did not know that my sister suffered from depression. It is very important that we use my sister's tragic fate to try to keep this from occurring. It is very painful to not have known that your only sister suffered from depression. So we are implementing a call center in New York for mental health. This will be a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week call center for anyone that may need to talk. And hopefully, we can eliminate suicide as a choice.
Mayor Barr, how is it that you weren't privy to your sister's mental health illness? I mean, isn't the DA your brother-in-law?
Depression is not always easy to diagnose. I'm certain if DA Dawson knew about his wife's mental disease, he would have done everything in his power to find the necessary services for her.
Will there be an autopsy?
Why would you deem that necessary? My wife committed suicide.
Because that's the procedure for death. I mean, you implemented it.
We ask that you keep Mayor Barr and DA Dawson's in your prayers. No further questions.
Mayor Barr! Mayor Barr! Mayor Barr!
You son of a bitch! Ah! You made your point across. Don't get carried away.
Carried away? Carried away? You're the one that's gonna get carried away, and it's not how you think!
Are you threatening me, man? You threatening me?
No threat. I promise.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to, bitch? Who do you think you're talking to?
can't imagine how hard that was for Ellen. Wes just doesn't give up. I mean, can she have this day without them swarming?
Comes with the job, sweetheart.
That prick.
It's all his fault Amy killed herself. And he gets to get treated like the poor widower.
Fucking jerk.
He's prosecuting my case against the Jamaicans.
How's that going?
He's a snake. I'm gonna have to work real hard.
You don't have to take this case, you know? It could get dangerous.
It's not the Jamaicans I'm afraid of, sweetheart. It's Andrew Dawson who scares me.
He will get us in due time. Let's have a drink, sweetheart.
Babe, don't forget we got dinner with the girls tonight.
Damn, we gotta go out to dinner with them again?
What's the problem? Why you always got a problem when we go out with them?
The girls, all that prancing and all that shit, I can't.
Somebody's ashamed.
Ashamed. All my life.
I had to fight, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't nobody hear that shit, just get dressed so we can go the fuck out.
Look, I'm not ashamed. I'm proud, gay, top, but all that prancing and shit, I can't deal with that.
Smells like a shame to me. Could we just get ready?
Give me it, bitch. Debbie, I don't have
There they go again.
That ain't Debbie. That's his ass beating on her again.
Debbie.
You call the motherfucking cops.
I got this.
Who you calling? Ghostbusters? And where the fuck you going? You always gone. You don't work at that damn wolf store. So you say you there, you never there. You're going to Canada now. I'm fucking going with you.
You're not going anywhere.
Yes, the fuck I am.
No, the fuck you're not.
I'm going with you.
Boy, I said you ain't going no fucking part of it.
I'm going and then shit you could do.
Nigga, you ain't going nowhere. Kitty, listen, I need you.
You told me to meet you after hours. Thought you was gonna have me shot down in front of the building.
You would deserve it. Only a sick son of a bitch would stab a woman in her bed. And a fucking coward motherfucker stabs a little kid.
I didn't want to stab the kid, but it just happened like that, man.
Yeah. No, the kid was a witness. That's why you stabbed him. Did what any coward ass would do. Makes sense.
So why am I here? What, is this a setup or something? What's going on?
Relax. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down! Want a drink or something? Drink?
Nah.
I'm sure you're wondering why you're here. You hear about this female vigilante? She's going around, she's beating people up. You know anything about that?
So what this got to do with me? You think I'm gonna walk around and dress up and drag and kill the motherfuckers? What's up?
You look really good though. No, but I think it's your ex. And I can't catch her.
I can't go nowhere around her. She just finished doing a press conference. My face is plastered everywhere.
Find a way. Find a way.
How? I don't care! Find a way! Find a way! Okay, man, all right. What'd she do to you? What you got against her?
Find the bitch. Find her! Find that bitch!
You're hired. Your black ass is hired.
Jobs for everyone! Say hi to your mom for me. Thanks for stopping by.
What's up, sis? What's going on? What you doing here?
Looking all good and all that.
I'm trying.
Getting up out of those streets. I hear the man giving you accolades and all that. What's going on?
Down me, man. As long as you in the streets love me, that's all that really matters, you know? What's up with you though, you alright?
I'm good, just in here taking care of the shop, making sure the stuff is good. Excuse me, which house?
Give me all your money.
Yo, my man,
shut the fuck up. Give me all your money. Bitch, I said
That's all I have.
For all the women, men, and children, and elderly who suffer in the hands of domestic violence, we have to fight back.
Attila, you home? Attila! You home? I left my key! Attila! Open the doors!
What the fuck is wrong with you? Get in this motherfucking house. Why don't you have your fucking key purse? Get the fuck in the house.
Ronnie, have you spoken to Shay?
T, really? I called and I'm not gonna keep calling her. Like, how many times do we have to go through this same shit with her? Like, we're really gonna have to make this a one-girl show. Like, I'm tired of this.
You know what? You can be so fucking insensitive sometimes. I'm so fucking cold.
No, I'm not cold. Like, when is she gonna get it?
Like, God forbid if anything could really happen to her. We need to be sensitive to that.
T, when is she gonna get it? Like, how many times do we have to go through the same thing? He don't want her. She's not gonna realize until she's hurt, like really bad. Right now, this is fucking with my money.
But you know what? At the end of the day, we're all family, and we need to be sensitive to what's going on in her life.
Oh, this bitch finally decided to join us?
Not right now.
No, it is
Not
now.
right
it
now.
Is now.
What happened to your lip?
Listen.
What
now?
now? Her song got
It
no
is
scope.
now. They always do this stuff.
This is getting
Get
out of
out of
control.
here. But now I'm gonna fuck you up. Now I'm gonna fuck you up. No.
Get up. Get your ass up. Get up, you worm-ass bitch. Get up. Go find my fucking son.
What the fuck is wrong with you, whorehead? I've been up all night looking for him. What the fuck you been doing? Nothing. Nothing but nothing.
Get your dirty ass up. You wasn't out all night looking for him. You was at the Red House getting high. Go find my fucking son.
I was at the Red House, huh? I was at the motherfucking Red House? I was at the motherfucking Red House because you sent me there, nigga. You made me like this. I was motherfucking fine before I met your ass. And now look at her. You ain't shit. I ain't shit. He better off dead.
You better off dead. Your ass is better off dead. We gotta find him. He's out there. He's out there by himself. He's out there. We gotta find him. We gotta find him. You understand? We gotta find him, man. We gotta find him, man.